Well, welcome back to the Dutch Pig Farmer series here on Klein Friesland. So, here we go. We are ready to get our beets out of the ground. We've got the trailer there on the back of the voucher. We've got this absolute beast of a harvester. So let's get into it. Well, already, this is how far we've come, and we're 75% full. And we're full. Oh, this is going to take an absolute age. Oh, I thought this would be a good idea. Maybe not. Well, we've already got a full trailer and we're not even once round the headland. Yeah, the yield is it's really good. I just, yeah, for some reason, can we get round? Yes, loads of space. Just for some reason I figured it was a bigger hopper. I don't know why. Probably just wishful thinking, maybe. Wishful thinking. But it's not a bad problem to have. It's just going to take a fair while to do. I might try auto drive. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, this is how far we've got, and we didn't even empty all of the hopper, so we'll do a quick turn around, get that empty, and yeah, just crack on and yeah, stop whinging about a good yield and get it done. Well, I have to say it, progress is actually pretty good. Auto saving. We done 3 loads? Yeah, 3 full loads into the silo. And yeah, you sort of get into a bit of a rhythm with it. But what I have decided to try and do is, here we go, it lifts up now, we then reverse, is to, I'm going to do the headlands, and then I'm hopefully going to pop it on a worker, and then we can do carting with the voucher. So I think that should work. Hopefully the worker will keep the pipe out all the time as long as we are close enough, and I think that should then speed things up just a little bit. So yeah, I'll come back to you when we are on the up and down rows. So, with 4 headlands done, we've now just set up a base game worker. So the way I did it was you go in, select the 4 headlands, and then let that open. Come on, put your pipe out. There we go. And then tell it not to work the headlands. And just hit H, and it seems to have worked rather nicely. It doesn't drive with the auger open, but you know, we're cutting out one of the jobs, I suppose, so we can at least be stalking the worker as they go. But we are up to 185,000 litres of sugar beet. Which is, I'm pretty impressed, to be fair. I like that. It's yielding good. Cannot grumble at all. I am wondering whether we could probably maybe revisit our cropping plan, because we're going to end up with so much sugar beet. We could keep growing the potatoes in the garden, and I'd said field 23 for sugar beet. Maybe that could be, we're going to do 19 for corn, so that's a big field, so that'll be fine. Maybe we do 23 for a grain as well, and rely on the garden to do the root crop. That could be a way of doing things, because obviously it's just water. And the equipment, you know, to do the root crops is expensive. Although this has been quite enjoyable, I do have to admit. It's been labour intensive, but it's been enjoyable. But yeah, I'm wondering whether we do that. Or indeed potentially one of the proteins, so either more canola or more sunflowers. So yeah, that could work. Well, this is the last pass, and progress has been steady. Been getting into a bit of a routine. We stalk alongside. Beacons come on, tractor stops. There we go. We wait. Auger comes out. We wait. We pull forward. We unload, and then we reverse out the way, and they crack on and just, yeah, get it done. I mean, it is what it is. Would I use this piece of kit again? Ooh, yes, very probably. I quite like it. It's a good working width. If there was one that had a slightly larger hopper, in a heartbeat, absolutely, would be right on it. But yeah, I mean, so what do we need to do next? We've obviously got corn harvest to do. That can probably wait a little bit. We can get this mulched using our new mulcher. It's going to need ploughing, but that's okay. And I think then it'll be ready for whatever we were going to put in it next, which was a grain crop. And yeah, we're not going to get a chance to do that. I was just looking at the yield. So, I mean, oh, we might actually get barley in. That'd be good. That would be good. Or barley or wheat, to be fair. We'll go for barley. Higher yielding. That full there. But yeah, I'm actually quite impressed. This would be one way to do it if you were, say, if you were on console, I suppose, or didn't like using courseplay or auto drive. These are the ways. This is the way I would do it. This is the way we have done it, and it's been relatively successful. We cannot grumble. Now, I would hope that all of that will fit in this trailer. Come on, there you go. Make sure it gets it all. It looks to have done. There we go. Right. We might need to hop in and pop the auger out, but yeah. Sugar beet, done. So as we tip the final load, which is about 33,000 litres, we end up with a whopping 310,436 litres of sugar beet. That is pretty good going, I'd say. So the trailer can stay there. We'll take this back round to, well, just this side of the yard, because that's where we're going to be needing it. That can stay there. We need we'll go for the steyr. We'll grab the mulcher, get that mulched. We'll then grab the John Deere, stick the plough on it, and hopefully get the field turned around relatively quickly. Well, if you look at the speed that mulcher's going, I think that's a pretty decent purchase, to be fair. It's made incredibly light work of this field. The ploughing, however, is going to take a little more time. But, you know, these things must be done. Especially corn, root crop, etc. etc. So what we'll do is we will just lift up there. That's madness. Right, I didn't want Yes, we'll do the up and down rows first. We should do, really. There we go. But yeah, I mean, all in all, that ain't bad going, really. It's taken a while. But, yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised how much we got off the field. And I do think it now opens up a little bit of an opportunity to put a different crop in other than the root crop. So I've got my little notepad next to me. I've crossed out the sugar beet that was going to go into field 23, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. I think this field is grain, which we were going to do, which is 17. Yeah, so this is going to have a grain crop in it. I think that's probably a decent sized field, so we might look to put in either another field of canola or potentially a field of sunflowers, but we'll wait and see how we get on. We've got to get this all ploughed and then drilled first with the barley. So yeah, I reckon I'm going to leave it there for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been, like I say, labour intensive, but it's still been good fun. So yeah, thanks all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.